Hi guys, welcome to my home studio. Come in out of the freezing cold out there. So as a lot of you know, we're back into lockdown at the moment, especially in England. We are completely shut down. I'm not able to go into a normal studio, so my parents converted our garage into like a makeshift studio for me, which is, I'm so grateful for it because otherwise I'd just be pulling my hair out. I'm just going to show you around. There's not much to see, but I'm so excited about it. So first and foremost, we have the heater. This baby is like what is keeping me alive at the moment because it gets so cold in here in the mornings. When I come in, I've got my coat on, I've got layers on, I turn this on and I have another heater that I'll show you in a minute to warm the place up, and that does the trick most of the time. You might be thinking like, why would you have garden chairs in the middle of your studio? Funny enough, a lot of our exercises at school, we actually do need chairs. I have used these chairs every single day since I got here by doing like squats on them and stuff like that. Obviously I've got my coat for when I go back out into that iceberg, which is my garden. Let's move on to the dancey bits. Here I have a photo from GB Dance Swim Stars. I think this was all the way back in, I think it was 2016? Was it 2016? 2017. 2017! That was such a fun shoot, and it was actually my first ever photo shoot, so we've got that one up there reminding me kind of where I started. Nice little memory there, and you've got the hoop to remind me of kind of my rhythmic journey as well. Here I've got my bar. Obviously I spend most of my day at this thing at the moment because we can't do that much centre work, so I am spending a lot of my days at the bar, and I get asked constantly where I got this bar from. I'm actually not sure, but I do recommend getting the bar because doing it on a chair is not fun. And you can just take this out, so it's actually really easy to transport as well. Like this, and obviously you can take the other side out and then you can transport it, which is really good. That's what I used to do when I used to go into studios near me. Over here, I have my Harley Quinn mat. I had to buy another one because this floor is very slippy, and my other one is back in Birmingham, and obviously when I was in Birmingham and I came home for Christmas, I thought I was going back in a few weeks' time, which obviously is not the case now. So I do recommend, if you are really wanting to do pirouettes, especially on point, to get one of these mats because it is a game changer. And I got a black one. My last one was grey, now I've got a black. I've got a whole collection. Over here we have some photos that my mum printed out. Now you might wonder why there's like lots of photos of me. I'm not that self-obsessed, I hope. For me, these are more like memories. So this day when I did this photo shoot, I think I talked about it in a previous video, it was just a really amazing day for me. I'm not going to go into details, but like something really exciting happened that day and it just made me believe in myself. So when I see those photos, that's what I think of. And up here, obviously, I performed with Birmingham Royal Ballet, Snowflakes. It reminds me of that feeling of getting the chance to perform on stage and reminding myself that I will get that chance again. And although it feels like I'm sweating it out here in my garage all the time, I will get that chance to be on stage again. So that's kind of the idea behind those photos. Down here is the other very important part of my garage, the heater. So when I want to put that on, it blows out hot air. But also with these, they're not super energy efficient, if you know what I mean. So I only have it on for heating the room up initially, and then I turn it off because I don't want to waste too much electricity. I've got some odd bits and mirrors that we got from car boot sales over here and over here. This one actually I've had since I was like born. This was in my room like my whole life. I have a cross trainer, it's always been in the garage. So you know, between training sessions, if I wanted to just pop on and have a little workout, I could, you know. I prefer to actually go jogging rather than the cross trainer, but if it's really bad weather I can. Now for my favourite part, I have my fireplace. My makeshift fireplace. My dad yesterday brought in this monitor because I was watching all the Zoom classes on my tiny computer, and I was getting headaches at the back of my head, and I think that was because I was like squinting so hard to try and see what they were doing on the computer. But now having the monitor, I can stand all the way back here and still be able to see what the teacher's teaching all the way over there. So that's why I really like the monitor. And also a bit of reverse psychology today, I put on a fireplace to pretend like it's warm in here, which actually is not too bad today, but sometimes you can literally see your breath. I'm doing a vlog today and there has been some moments. Moving on, so I've obviously got my computer here, all my wires kind of linked up. My dad has to bring the wires in and out every day. You know, I bring all the monitor and stuff in and out of the house, so it keeps it nice and safe. Obviously got my water bottle, I've got all my point shoes. You can come have a look. There's I think I have about 4 pairs here, but they're all dead. I just thought they looked pretty, so I put them there. And then this is the pair that I'm using at the moment. Down here I've got like my flatties and skirts and thermobands and stuff. And I've got my foam roller, which I am using. Mom's behind the camera looking at me like, yeah. Another kind of 2 odd spare mirrors there. I've got here a little charging station for my phone. So between classes I can just pop it there and charge it because I'm in here most of the day, every day. Also, a massive mirror all the way back here, and I can watch myself doing my bar work in the mirror the whole time to check my technique. I was very, very, very lucky. This mirror came from some friends of ours who were getting rid of it, and my mum jumped at the idea when they said, you know, we're getting rid of this mirror. So my mum drove all the way to the house. This was obviously within when lockdown hadn't happened, and then voila, it was a big job for her, so I'm very, very grateful for it. Also, you can't really see it, but back here I have like a light that I can plug in just when it gets super dark in here so that people can see me on Zoom. We're not going to talk about this.
That's Dad's.
This isn't here.
That's left.
Dad's shelf and all the junk that we couldn't move into the other garage. And I think that's pretty much it. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed like this kind of tour of my little home studio space. I'd love to see what your space is like, so post on Instagram, YouTube, and tag me so I can see what your home studio space is like. I'd love to see. I love how the dance community is really digging deep and finding ways that they can still carry on dancing in this really difficult time. And I just want to say I'm proud of you all for pushing through despite the last kind of 365 days have been kind of a nightmare. So guys, we can do it. Sending you loads of love and strength. Dream big and make it happen.